Welcome to this real-world fuel economy test for the Kia Picanto. This particular version is the 1 litre petrol with a manual gearbox. What we're going to do first of all is jump in, reset the trip computer, and then we'll take the car for a drive from there. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, what we want to do is reset the trip computer. So you can see in the middle here we have a trip computer. There's buttons on the steering wheel that enable us to change this information. The only information you can't reset is that one. That's how much fuel is left in the car in miles. So the only way of changing that is obviously to put fuel in or take fuel out. So this is the first thing we want to reset. So at the moment you can see the MPG is 43.9. The test drive we're about to do, relatively speaking, will be quite an urban route, so a lot of town driving, slightly lower economy. So we'll take the car for a drive and see how it gets on. First thing we'll do then is reset that figure. We will reset that one, that shows how long the drive we're going on will be. And we can reset one of these trip computers as well, so for distance. In fact, we'll reset both. If you go all the way back round to the beginning, I'll just point out what this figure was as well, because I skipped past that one. That is the instant readout for miles per gallon. So as you drive along, there'll be a ever-changing figure on there. It's constantly changing. So I say the figure that we'll be concentrating on will be this one here. So let's take the car for a drive. When we get back, we'll reevaluate that figure and see how we've got on. So now that we're back from our drive, you can see that we managed 41.3 miles to the gallon, which is fantastic, especially given the nature of the drive that we've just been on. You can see that it took us 8 minutes and we covered 1.5 miles during that time. 84 miles of fuel left in the car and, well, 41 miles to the gallon now. That will steadily fall now that the car is stationary. But yeah, it did incredibly well. If you'd like to come and try a Kia Picanto for yourself, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon. So here we have the Hyundai Tucson 1.7 CR-DI Premium Automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through a few of the controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's got alloy wheels, 5 doors and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there.